What's up? What's up, people? Okay, so I was like, you know what? Let me get on here and talk about this real quick. Because my one friend just commented on one of the video I just posted about periods, menstrual cycles, how they smell, how we're not supposed to be smelling like that. And I wanted to share. I think I did do a video, but I didn't post it on all the sites. But man, this is really important, man. Like, and it's other factors, but food is a big part of it. Then you have medicine, and then you have, okay, you know what? We're not finna go because I'll go there. So let me just stick to what this video is about. Because it's a lot of factors, but we're talking about eating because that's like one of the main factors. You are what you eat. What you eat will come out through your pores. Your skin is your biggest cell. Sweat, armpit, perspiration. Y'all know how to say it. What is it? Your mouth, breath, mucus, like secretions, eye, nose, bowel movements, urine when you go to the bathroom and pee, our period, and sweat, like through your feet as well as through your body. But yeah, with that being said, like, you are what you eat. And I feel like when we start paying attention to stuff in general, but when we start paying attention to your flow, and like just do clean eating for like 2 weeks. No, actually probably like 2 to 4. I ain't gonna lie. Do it like a month. And then when you come on your cycle, maybe the first, or not the first, but the second cycle, just check it. Just like start smelling your stuff. And with the discharge too. I need to make a video about that with your discharge. That'll tell you what the hell going on too, man. Because I done had those issues as well. And just start paying attention on the smells and rate it. Like, I rate my shit. Like I said on the one video, my shit used to be at a 10. When I went vegan, that shit was a 0. And then when I start sliding back eating that fast food, Harry Buffalo's, Charlie's, pizza, Chinese food, that shit went back up to a 5. I'm like, hold on, I smell this shit. It went to a 3. I'm like, wait a minute now. Okay, see, you're doing too much. So now you got to bring it back. So then it was like, okay, well, I can't eat all like that. I'll eat it every once in a while. But then I start noticing mucus. And it's just like, no, you can't eat that shit at all. It's not. And when you start paying attention, being more cautious, you start noticing things quickly. Something ain't right. Well, I got a little itch. Well, I got a little sinuses. Like, what's going on? Why am I feeling real tired? Why do I have a headache in the back of my head? I got enough rest. You know, I ain't taking no medicine or missing any medicine if, for people who take pills or whatever, or might get a side effect, which I don't. But just start paying attention. And then another thing I wanted to talk about was slow it down. I'm fire sign, so I can go. With the menstrual cycle, with the discharge, I'm about to keep repeating this because I think this shit is awesome. Like I told one of my friends, I said I don't go to the doctor really for anything, and I'd be damned to go to the doctor again for if I have like a pH balance, my pH balance is off, which they'll prescribe you medicine, and it might be vaginosis, yeast infection, any other shit. They'll give you pills, but not realizing that shit actually kills the bad bacteria. I think along with the good bacteria too, which makes your shit more susceptible to getting those things that I just listed. Vaginitis, yeast infection, vaginosis, all that shit. So I got this book called Queen Afua's Sacred Woman. She had a section on that. And I'm about to keep it real with y'all because, that's the only way I know how to be, and you want the real shit, right? So it could be several things that throw off your pH balance. Sex, of course. Sperm. A lot of depending on what the men eat, that shit shows up in their sperm, and that can fuck up your pH balance. Condoms, which I just looked up a bunch of vegan condoms. I didn't know they had that many vegan companies that produce vegan condoms. That is excellent. But condoms, all that spermicide and that shit that they put in there, all them chemicals, and they put casein in there, which is something from milk, which is dairy. Like, why? Whatever. Did I say medicine? Body lotions, all that scented fragrances, tight panties, just being not as clean, dirty fingers, you know what I'm saying? And just putting or getting too heavy-handed down there, you know what I'm saying? So it's several things that can affect that. But let's talk about how to clear that up without taking medicine, the holistic approach, which I did it twice and it worked like a charm. So my pH level was off, right? You know what I was thinking, should I be honest? But it was one of the things that I listed. So because of that, my pH level balance was off, right? So I'm like, fuck, I'm not going to the doctor. So I'm like, okay, well, bam, I'll take apple cider vinegar baths, cranberry juice. That shit don't do shit. I was thinking some other shit, eating okra because that's a detoxifier. It absorbs all the toxins and the mucus out your body. And it was something else I was doing. I'm like, this shit ain't working. So then I looked in her book again. I said, man, I got to find some shit. I found something. Wheatgrass. Wheatgrass. You get from Farmers Market, Whole Foods. Hell, they might even have it in Giant Eagle and Dave's. Wheatgrass that you can grow at home or that they grow in the little squares. And you see the little roots all the way down. And it's like a small square. You can fit in the palm of your hand. Get the wheatgrass. Get you a juicer. You cannot blend the wheatgrass. I tried that and I was told that, I think too. But I ain't had no juicer. I was like, fuck it, I need to get this shit now. It didn't work. So get your wheatgrass. Get a juicer. It was so funny. I needed a juicer and my friend came out the blue. We talking and she was like, girl, I got 3 juicers. Run me that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Got the juicer. Juiced it. Get the pulp. Ladies, pay attention. Get the pulp. And fellas, shit, if she don't know, let me pass this on to homegirl. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we want to make sure you fresh. And we got to be fresh when we doing our thing. Getting fresh. Feel me? So, get the juicer. Put the wheatgrass in there. It's a process. It's slow. Get the pulp. Take the pulp. Insert it in your vagina for 1 hour. It don't get lost. It's not messy. It's clump. It's thick. Like, think of like wet tissue that you ball up in this clump like that. Insert it into your vagina for 1 hour. Take it out. Get the juice that is produced. Put that in a douche bottle. I got one off of Amazon. Put that in there. Squirt that up there like you would do a regular douche, which you never want to do. And if you think about it, somebody just told me, they was like, I don't even see that on shelves anymore. You was never supposed to douche. Like, my mother used to have tons of that shit. And I was like, what is that? And then I think I did it a couple times. And then next thing you know, the doctors was like, oh, you're not really supposed to do it. And I'm like, well, that's the whole reason. Why? See what I'm saying? Shit be crazy. You putting shit all up in there, fucking your shit up, don't know what's going on. But while we got fibroids and polyps and all that shit, another conversation. Take that juice, put it up there. Next morning, shit, fuck the next morning. Right after, you can do a little test to make sure your shit is clean. Test it and you are fresh and clean. It's a detoxifier. Wheatgrass pulls all the toxins out. Like, I did it twice. And the second one, I'll say it, I had protected sex. But the condom I was allergic to. Go figure, which way made me think, well, let me look up some vegan condoms. Then I just found something in one of my holistic books saying how all that shit they put in condoms. Like, seriously? No, ma'am. So now I got to do vegan condoms or just practice abstinence until I meet my person and you show me your papers. But I thought that was pretty interesting that wheatgrass can cure your pH vaginal problems. Did it twice. Didn't take any medicine. Didn't do no cranberry. Apple cider vinegar did not work. I love when I figure out how to find something alternative to the over-the-counter prescription meds and do it the natural way. I love it. Hence my channel, Naturally Doing Too Much. It's a beautiful thing. Nature is our medicine. Use it, people. Think. Research. Stop being about convenience. Stop letting these doctors and old heads tell you, go to the doctor, do that. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to be that. Like, wait, I was like, oh, I would like to try natural. But I was like, man, go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Like, fuck that. Listen to your body. Trust your intuition. Do some research. It was here before Western medicine. Come on now. But I wanted to relate it to the ladies, man. Bump that medicine shit. Get you some wheatgrass and eat right, too. And stay away from all the other shit. And even through protected sex, you wear a condom, your shit is off. Research some condoms, all that shit they be putting there. So look up some vegan condoms. Make sure you have that wheatgrass on hand and know where to go to when you need it. And tell them doctors, no thank you.